87. We just opened up this hole and we see the target laying down there. If we go down, right there, it's a coin. Now what kind of coin it is, I don't know. But my guess is it's a KG. And I think I'm gonna be right. I'm not gonna rub on it too much as I wanna clean it first. But almost positive that's what it's gonna be. It's worn pretty good though. I can already tell you that. Let's see if the other side might have something on it. But it's definitely a King George III. And we just dug that. First hole too. First hole is a King George III copper. And it was ringing up an 87, 88. It started off as a 94. You guys can see it there. And we're off and running. Minelab Manticore M9 Coils. We got a 23-24. It's just below the center line on the paint. Now this might be iron. If I come over here, I hear some iron. But there's something right here. And my guess, because now it's on a center line, my guess is either it's mixed with iron or it could possibly be a piece of lead. Or it could be a shotgun shell. I don't know. But we're gonna find out, and we're gonna dig this and see what we get. And this dirt is not the kindest dirt in the world to be digging in. So let's see, we got this hole opened up. Let's see what the M9 tells us.
It's in there.
There it is, and now it's a 28-29. Which we can hear that. And I got my main man Hutch over here helping me out. And I'm gonna let okay guys, so what it was a piece of lead or a piece of brass. But again, so we've dug a KG3, which was a very worn KG3, and now we dug what could be maybe a piece of a pewter spoon. But now I'm seeing this little edge up here. This might have even been part of a pocket knife.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I'm not real sure on it. But again, non-ferrous target. The Manticore was telling us that it wasn't quite a solid non-ferrous circular target. And we saw that because it kept dropping down below that center line. So that was a lot of information that we got from the Manticore with the M9 Coil. All right guys, we got us a 38-37 right here. Now there is a little bit of iron mixed in. It's not a perfect circular number or paint on the screen, but that's not to say there's not a mixed target with this. And so this is how it happens sometimes. So we're gonna see what's in here. And let's look. Yeah. So now we got a 29-30. There it is.
It's a musket ball.
You know what it is?
No.
This is what they call a thimble.
What's a thimble?
Yes, it is.
Put it on your finger when you're sewing stuff to keep your finger from getting stuck, and they've been around for centuries.
This is a thimble, and the reason why it wasn't showing up completely circular is because it's broken, guys. So that's what the Manticore screen was telling us, that this wasn't an actual circular target. It was showing us too that it had a little bit of differentiation to it. Yeah, there's a nice old thimble right out of the ground. That's
probably the third thimble you've picked up here.
Yeah, I picked up a bunch of these. So this thimble is from the 1700s, and we just found it right here, out here in the woods. All right, we're on fire with the Minelab Manticore, and we just opened up this hole, and guys, look at that. A nice big 69 cal musket ball. Check that one out. And using the Manticore and the M9 Coil. Now this target, I wish I'd have videoed it, because this target was really interesting because it was a mixed target. We were talking about it, and you could see that there was something mixed in with this, and it's probably iron mixed in. But I was also getting something that showed that there was a non-ferrous target in there. So we took a chance on that, and we dug this target, and lo and behold, this is what we end up with. Definitely. We got a 21 here. Now it's got a low tone to it, but we've got a circular paint showing up. We're gonna dig this, and we're gonna see what we're gonna get. I got my little helper Hutchie here, just watching me dig, and I think he's enjoying this.
Yeah.
He's learning a little bit about history on a 1700 site. And we're gonna see what we get out of here. A lot of organic matter. Hang on, Hutchie.
There's nothing in the hole.
Nothing there?
It's still in the hole.
Still down there, look out. Let's see if we can go a little bit deeper. Maybe take it out just a little bit. See what we get. We got down into some clay that time. Well, let's see. Look out, Hutch.
Play.
All right, we got a 19. We got a 22 now. Let's see what we get here. And we got part of a button.
Ooh,
Come on.
Part of a button.
that's pretty good.
We can still see the shank on the back of it. It was definitely a pewter button. And, but yeah, y'all heard it. 20, 21, 22. This looks like this might have had some design on it. Or those are some scratches, one or the other. But I swear it looks like there's something on this one. Or might have been something on it at some point. You guys might can see it better than I can, but we got us a button. We got two targets showing up here. So we got one in the upper and one in the lower. I don't know if you guys can see that as they fade away. So they've just mowed this area, which has made it really nice that I can get in here. And I have hunted this area, but that was back when it was a lot cooler. There's a root. There's another root. And so
Wow.
it's hard to believe. That's a big root right there. We'll just have to try to skirt around it. All right. Let's see what we get, guys. Let's see if we got it out. Nope, wasn't that lucky. All right, we got a 19, 22, 21. We're gonna come out a little bit more. And let's hope it's not near that root. And there's another root in the way, naturally. That's why we need the root slayer.
What's the root slayer?
That's the shovel. And roots are no match for the root slayer. You just cut through that root. I know, we just cut. Nope.
Still in there?
Still in there. We got two targets. So let's see what we get. Let's see if we can pull it out with our hands. And there it is.
A button.
Check that button out. It's a nice slick Tomback button, early button. You guys, sorry I might have taken it out of the camera. But yeah, slick Tomback button.
You're on fire, dude.
21, 22. And that one was deep, guys. That one was a good, I'd say a good 8, 10 inches down. M9 coil. Anybody that doesn't believe that that coil's deep, you might want to think again. But yeah, I just dug a 12-inch button, piece of a button, and now I came back and dug this button at about 10 inches, 8 inches, somewhere in that range. This has still got a little bit of plating still on the back of it as well. So yeah, that's just crazy. Okay, well, we're popping buttons in the areas that we've hunted before with the M9 coil. So the Manticore is knocking fire. Oh, we got a 26 here. It's ringing up above the center line. So, you know, it could be a button. We're gonna dig it because we've had a good run over the last couple of holes. Oh, big root there. And we're digging in here in these woods. They mowed up in here a little bit, and they've exposed some of this ground to where we can actually hunt. And Hutchie's over here helping me. And uh-oh, Hutchie, did it disappear? Guess what? Guess where it's at? What? I think it's in the center of the hole. You want to see? Let's see if it's in the center. Hey, watch this.
Okay.
There it is, Hutchie. You feel it?
Nope. I don't know what it is.
Let's see if we got it. Look at there.
It's a button.
So we got us another button. And this button might have something on it. Can't quite see.
I guess Moose is fine.
It might have something on it. This is a little, almost like a little shirt button or cuff button maybe, possibly. This was ringing up a 27. Now it was mixed and you could see it on the screen as we were digging. But yeah, it was a nice little button. Little small cuff or shirt button or vest button. But there you go, early button. Popping buttons out here in the woods. So we got a 21-22 here, and Mr. Tom is gonna dig this one out for us. He said he got tired of watching me dig. He said that last one got me good with those roots. So we're gonna see what this is. And Mr. Tom's got us a nice big hole, so we're gonna, I think he's probably got it out, he should. Now this one has changed on us a good bit, guys, so I'm not real sure about what this one's going to be. It's a mixed target, I believe, and there's a lot of, there's a piece of brick.
Look at that, grab that.
Where'd it go? That's the real question.
Did it disappear?
Yeah, it disappeared, but...
Yeah, I see it right there. There's a little piece of copper or something.
Right there. Is that it? Be careful, Hutch. Don't cut your hand.
It's really stuck in there.
That's a root. I saw a little tiny piece of copper.
It's a button.
Look at that.
And that one played havoc with us because it changed on us a good bit. It is a nice flat button. Tomback. Early tomback for sure. You guys can see it raised up off the back. And yeah, so there's another button.
Look at that.
And we're just on fire right now with the buttons. Hopefully one of these buttons is going to have something on it. But we'll take that for sure. And guys, the Manticore M9 is just knocking fire out here in these woods. We got a 56-57 here. Now this one has the possibility of being just about anything. Perfect circle, dead center, high audio on the Minelab Manticore. You want to dig it, Tom?
Yep.
I can dig it.
Right here?
About right there.
Right here?
Yep, that's good. So Mr. Tom's going to dig this one out for us. I think we got something sweet here. 56, 57. And this might be the find that we've been looking for all day. We've already got a KG3. It was worn pretty good. So maybe this is something even better. Let's see. And it's out, guys. It is out. I don't see it. And we got a big old dandy button.
Look at that.
A big old dandy button. Let's check that button out. We hit it with the shovel, but that's okay. That's all right. There's nothing on it, I don't believe. This would be almost the size of a George Washington inaugural, but there's no eagle on the front. But check that one out.
Very cool.
Nice big dandy button.
Intact.
56, 57. Every target we've dug has been a non-ferrous target. It hasn't missed. So we'll take that. That is a beauty. Definitely 1700s. Again, we're on a 1700 site. We're digging in the woods, and we're having a ball out here. Just taking our time and trying to find some history. But there you go. Nice big dandy button. Okay, we were just walking along on the road, and we popped open this hole. Down in the hole, guys, we got another button. Another tomback. You guys can see it. Shank broke off on it. And this was laying in the middle of the road, ringing up a 1819 on the Minelab Manticore. We've just had an unbelievable day digging buttons. Just crazy how many buttons we dug today. And they just keep coming out of here. And I was getting ready to go home and just happened to come across this one as well. So we'll take that and we'll wrap our day up with another button. Just an incredible day out here metal detecting, and just had a phenomenal morning too. Finding a gold coin this morning on the beach for a gentleman, and now out here digging relics and artifacts. So it's been a great day. Hopefully you guys are having a good one too, and we'll catch you guys really soon. Take care. All right, guys, we got our wrap up here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We actually had 6. My little buddy Hutchie dropped one, but so we dug 6 buttons in probably about an hour. And look at that nice big dandy button. Although we hit it with the shovel, still a nice find. We got this piece of lead. I believe it could be part of a pocket watch, but I'm not totally sure. It looks like a piece of lead of some sort. Maybe a spoon, possibly. I'm not real sure. We got a nice thimble, which you guys can see here. We've got a musket ball that's been fired, which you guys can see there. We did dig one piece of iron, but we deliberately dug it. And it's a piece of a farm implementation of some sort. We found a piece of brass laying on top of the ground here, which you guys can see. And of course, it's always nice to know when you're digging these holes, out comes these pieces of brick, which you guys can see here. But all this is coming off of this 1700 site, and really, really nice buttons that we dug today. And we got a King George III, although it's worn very, very slick. We know it's a KG, it's the same size, but it is worn completely slap dab out. But it was a great day. We're hunting with the Manticore, with the M9 Coil, and it performed flawlessly once again in a spot that we've been over before too. So that's what makes this so amazing, that you know we can still come back and dig all of these targets and just keep finding stuff. But it was a great day. We had a lot of fun. Hope you guys had a great weekend, and we will catch you guys real soon on our next adventure.